Waalaikumsalam, Madam.
Waalaikumsalam, Madam.
Okay, siapa first group yang nak present tu? Dania punya group
Betul, Madam.
Okay. Boleh start share your slide. So every group given with 15 minutes to present. And akan ada Q&A lah daripada saya. Just a simple question. Okay. Dah boleh share lah kot. Wow, Rasid pakai topi. Okay.
Okay, kita start Madam
Okay, boleh start dah 15 minutes from now.
Alright, bismillah. Ana tu se.
안녕하세요.
나나입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 나년입니다. 저는 풀타임원입니다. Sekejap, Madam. Link tak masuk lagi.
Okay.
Dania back. Slide first balik.
Start balik. Sorry Madam, kami mesti start balik. Sebagai masalah teknikal. Okay. Ana tu se.
안녕하세요. 저는 나년입니다. 저는 풀타임원입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 파즐린입니다. 저는 스토어 매니저입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 파라입니다. 저는 커스터머입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 나사메라시입니다. 저는 트레이니입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 엘리아입니다. 저는 풀타임입니다.
안녕하세요. Good morning, and today we are excited to present an analysis of Nak Nak, a rising star in the Malaysian food scene. In this session, I will walk you through Nak Nak's brand identity, its target market, and its competitors. Most importantly, we will dive into Nak Nak's service blueprint, mapping out their entire end-to-end process to see how they deliver value to their customers. So what is Nak Nak? Nak Nak is a homegrown Malaysian brand that offers a Korean-inspired quick service experience. While they serve staples like burgers, loaded fries, their core focus is on Korean fried chicken and rice meals. They don't just position themselves as another fast food joint, they aim for a modern premium feel, prioritizing fresh ingredients and a high quality dining environment. So how do they work? Nak Nak uses a self-service model. You order at the kiosk, take a buzzer, and collect your food when it's ready. This system is all about speed and efficiency, while keeping things moving quickly even when it's busy. So who are their target market? We are looking at Gen Z and millennials, people who love trendy and Instagrammable food. Because Nak Nak is mostly in big malls like TRX and IOI City Mall. They also capture a lot of students and young professionals looking for a quick but a cool place to eat. For their competition, it is a crowded market as they go head to head with Korean giants like Kyochon and Four Fingers, while also fighting for market share against global icons like McDonald's and KFC. Next.
Okay, now we will briefly explain about the blueprint elements, explain the definitions. The first element is front stage activities. It shows the whole customer experience, the desired inputs and outputs, and the sequence in delivering the service. Second element is physical evidence. Physical evidence is the tangible items that customers can use and see to evaluate service quality. For example, the pager, receipts, the order here sign, and the self-ordering kiosk machine. The third element is line of invisibility. It distinguishes the barrier that separates the front stage front stage process and backstage process.
Next is a backstage activity. Backstage activity are tasks performed by staff member out of customer side to support front stage service. And last but not least is support process and supply. Support process and supplies help both front stage and backstage employees perform their tasks effectively.
Okay, now for the blueprint explanation, there will be 3 characters involved. Dania will act as the backstage employee. She will explain. Dah on camera, madam. She will explain about the backstage processes and the support processes. Meanwhile, Fazlin, she will act as the front stage employee, the cashier, and she will explain about the front stage processes. And me, Farah, I will act as the customer and will be explaining about customer journey, time frame, and also physical evidence. For the blueprint, we start with the pre-service encounter. Pre-service encounter happens before the operation service. Today I feel like eating chicken at Nana Elmina lah. Okay, let's go now.
Good morning, everyone. As a front stage employee, the first thing I do is clock in. My opening shift will start now. Okay, it's time to get ready things before customers come in. I start by cleaning the counters and the service area. Everything must look clean because this is the first thing customer will see. Next, I will switch on the POS system and order screen to make sure everything is working properly. And then I will turn on the light, music, and display board. The shop need a good vibe so customers will feel comfortable. After that, I will set up the cash drawer. Everything must be ready before we open. It's 11 a.m. So I open the door and we are officially open.
So along with the front employees, I will also clock in at 9 a.m. sharp. So the employees' attendance is recorded through the time clock system, which is essential in tracking our working hours. And then I will proceed to the kitchen to perform opening tasks, such as turning on all kitchen equipments I will use later, preheat fryer oil and machines, and then check food ingredients freshness and expiration date, as well as refill toppings, sauces, and condiments. So employee schedule is managed by the staff scheduling system. This system ensures that the right staff is assigned at the right time. And then suppliers will arrive on scheduled time. For Natna, it is usually in the morning, and they will bring along weekly ordering lists and invoice documents. And so I will receive and inspect the supplies. And once I am satisfied with the quality, I store the ingredients in dry storage, freezer, and chiller using the first in and first out storing method. And for the amenity supplies, I will pass them over to the front employees for them to stock up.
Before customers come in, I will stock up the sauce, cutleries, and the soda machine so service will be smooth.
After arriving at Nana Elmina, I parked my car near the outlet. It took me around 5 minutes to find a vacant parking spot. At this stage, service encounter will begin. After parking my car, I entered the outlet and found the visible physical evidence there, which are a clear signage, outlet signage, and also the entrance door. Upon entering the outlet, I looked for an available vacant table. It took me around 3 minutes to find a vacant table. During this time, there are waiting points because I need to wait for a vacant table. The F symbol represents potential pay point that will occur when no tables are available, which leads to disappointment. Luckily, I managed to get a vacant table. Then I go to the order here sign and start lining up to order. During this time, there is a waiting point because I have to wait for my turn to order food. Potential fail point might happen if there is an excessive waiting time. If there is an excessive waiting time, I might abandon my intention to eat here and choose to eat at Kyochan instead.
Okay, so once I have stored all the ingredients, I can begin with the mise en place by preparing ingredients, followed by cooking, according to the NAC standards operating procedure. So adhering to this SOP is very important so that us employees can avoid fail points such as cross-contamination and inconsistency in quality.
Okay, after 6 minutes of lining up, it is now my turn to order. But instead of ordering at the self-ordering machine, I choose to order at the counter instead. During this time, there is an interaction between me and the front stage employee.
At this time, I have to be careful. I have to assist her with a positive attitude, so I kindly ask, "Hi, miss, like takeaway?
Dine in, please.
Have you tried our bestseller?
No.
I will recommend you our soy garlic chicken.
Wow, that sounds good. I will take that one lah.
Okay, that will be 20 ringgit. Payment using card or cash?
Card, please. During this time, there is a potential fail point because the payment transaction might fail.
Once the customer is ready, I will record the customer order into the POS system for customer who ordered at the counter. I will receive the payment and complete the transaction process. I will give the restaurant pager to the customers and explain that they can collect their meals once it goes off. This is your restaurant pager, miss. You may collect your meals once it goes off. Thank you.
Thank you. After receiving the pager, I will go back to my seat until the food is ready. The waiting time is around 10 minutes.
Madam, saya tak buka kamera eh?
Yep. You and Fazlin.
Kejap.
Okay.
Saya dah buka, madam. Nampak ni?
Tak nampak.
Saya pun dah.
I can see myself. Hi.
But I can't
Madam,
see
jangan,
you
madam.
and Fazlin.
Saya pakai dua
Serious?
device system.
Yang lain nampak
Serious? Saya
tak?
tak nampak. Saya
Saya.
nampak. Saya nampak Rasid. Saya nampak
Madam,
Farah
I show
Kristina.
you.
Saya nampak Dania tapi tak nampak Fazlin. What's the first time, madam?
Madam, saya buka, madam. Nampak ni, madam.
Tak apa, tak apa. So, okay, yang lain kata nampak lah tu. Don't
Jangan
worry.
dedak
Okay.
marks tau.
Okay, baru nampak.
Okay.
Baru
Okay,
nampak muka awak. Fazlin still saya tak nampak.
Saya pakai dua
Yang
device,
dah
madam.
nampak.
Okay. Continue, madam. Okay.
Device.
Yeah.
Macam mana nak make it nampak. Sebab presenters delivery tu ada dekat dalam rubrik. So I have to measure that. I have to evaluate that. Okay, alright. Saya nampak Fazlin dari start. Alamak, hijab saya tertutup ke? Okay guys, come on guys. Ada berapa minit? 5 minit je lagi.
So,
Alright.
once orders customers appear through the kitchen display screen system, so I begin to assemble their meals order. And the potential fail points that might occur at this stage includes missing ingredients, incorrect recipes, and inaccurate measurement. And after I have assembled the meals order, now it's time to plate the meals properly. So a strict SOP and quality check is carried out before handing them over to the front employees.
I will activate the restaurant pager system once the food is ready.
Beep beep, now my buzzer is beeping. I return the pager to the front stage employee and collect my meals. Next, I will go to the self-service station to fill up my cup with Pepsi and also take my chili sauce. Potential fail point might happen when the employee does not stock up the amenities, which leads to my dissatisfaction. Next, I will eat my meals. Fail point might happen if the food tastes bad or does not live up to my expectation. After an hour of eating, I return my tray and dispose the waste at the self-service station. Again, fail point might happen if the station is dirty and unsupervised.
Once the customer leaves, the post-service at counter begins. Employees on the front stage will clean dirty tables and organize the tables and chairs. That's the end of the Nak Blueprint Service explanation. Now we will proceed with recommendation.
Now I will present our recommendation to improve service at Nak Elmina. First recommendation is priority seating for OKU and pregnant customers. Currently, seating has 2 levels, but level 1 has limited tables. This can be dangerous and uncomfortable for OKU and pregnant customers because they need to use the stairs. So we suggest provide a special priority tables on level 1. These tables should have bright color signs, color tape on the table or chair, and clear label like priority table for OKU and pregnant only. This helps staff and customer easily recognize the table and improve safety and reduce failure point. Next slide. Second recommendation is supervision at the self-service area. Right now, there is no staff monitoring the area, so it becomes messy, crowded, and items like tissue and straw often run out. So we suggest assigning one staff to monitor the self-service area. This staff can restore items and keep the area clean, which improves service quality and reduce customer frustration. Next slide. Okay, third recommendation is QR code table ordering for dine-in customers. Many customers queue at the kiosk without deciding their order, which makes the queue slow and crowded. So we suggest placing QR code standees on tables with the message "Scan to order, dine-in only." At the entrance, there should be clear signs to separate dine-in and takeaway customers. This helps reduce queue time and crowding near the kiosk. Next. And the last one is post-service feedback. Currently, Nanak doesn't have a platform for customers to give feedback. So we suggest using a QR code or simple app for customers to rate their experience. Customer can earn points for giving feedback. This helps Nanak understand customer satisfaction and improve their service. That's all from me. Next, I will pass to Rashid. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
That's all from us. Thank you. Kamsahamnida.
Samida.
Alright, thank you guys. So no conclusion ke apa ni? Memang tak ada conclusion So recommendation will be your last slide lah ni.
Sebayangkan tak sempat madam. Sempat lagi ke? Kalau sempat saya wrap sekejap.
Conclude sekejap.
Okay. Alright. Okay. To wrap up, service blueprinting is vital for Nana. It helps us to see exactly where the experience succeeds and where it might fail from the moment a customer walks in to the moment they leave. The biggest failure point that we have identified and experienced is the ordering kiosk. While efficient, this kiosk often become a source of congestion during the lunch and dinner rush, causing delays that frustrate hungry customers. To stay competitive, Nana should look into QR-based table ordering to spread out the crowd while also suggest adding decision-making areas with physical menus so customers can choose their food before reaching the kiosk. By refining these small details in the service blueprint, Nak can ensure that their experience is much more seamless and smooth. That's all from us. Thank you. Samda.
Alright, thank you so much to apa ni? My question is, sekejap ya, saya tengok sekejap. My question is, okay, how many fail points that you managed to identify so far? Fail points.
9, madam.
Sorry,
9.
9 fail points. Okay. Among all fail points that you identified, which one do you think? Okay. Kalau berlakunya breakdown or the failing punya point ni, which one do you think that contribute to the greatest dissatisfaction among all these 9? Paling teruk kalau dia berlaku.
Madam nak satu je ke?
Satu je, the greatest one that can contribute a total punya disaster to the whole customer punya journey. I mean leading to a total dissatisfaction.
I would say the potential for fail point that would bring the greatest dissatisfaction is the unsupervision by the Nak employee to stock up the amenities. As you can see, the Nak requires their customers to do self-ordering at the kiosk machine, and the pager is located right beside the kiosk machine. And during peak hours, the pager always out of stock during peak hours, so it can causes longer waiting time.
So you believe that people are not going to negotiate ataupun consider a longer waiting time compared to the other field points?
I would say so because during peak hours, the line is very long and the kiosk machine has only 3 at most outlet that I went to.
All right. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Next
Thank you,
group.
madam.
Okay. Are you ready, guys? Next group.
Okay.
All right. You have
Ready,
15
madam.
minutes from now.
Hello, good morning to our lecturer, Madam Sarah, and fellow classmates. My name is Hananara. Together with my team members, Zufadli, Nur Alisa Afika, and Radina Batrisha, we will presenting our service blueprint. Okay, before we begin, I want to ask a quick question. How many of you enjoy spending time at cafes either to relax, study, or hang out with friends? Okay, right, so many of you, but have you ever thought that how cafes design their services behind the scenes to ensure a smooth and satisfying customer services experience? Okay, great. But for this project, we selected Neti Coffee, a local cafe located in Hill Park, Puncak Alam, established in early 2025. Neti Coffee is still relatively new, but offers a unique concept. What differentiates Neti Coffee is that it combines food and beverages with social entertainment services. Customer can dine while enjoy gaming facilities and even can watch Netflix there, which creates a more engaging and interactive experience in one location. Neti Coffee is mainly target local residents and young adults, especially students and gaming enthusiasts who are looking for a comfortable place to study, socialize, and also spend time with friends. Moving on with okay, first pre-process service blueprint. The customer journey at Neti Coffee is divided into 3 stages: pre-process, in-process, and also post-process. In the pre-process, the journey begins with digital discovery. Neti Coffee actively uses Instagram and also TikTok to share menu details and also the location information. When a customer arrives, they are welcomed by sensory cues like the aroma of coffee and a cozy interior, followed by a formal staff greeting like welcome. Customers then place their orders at the counter. A key feature here is the student privilege program, where staff verify student IDs to offer a 10% discount. In terms of offerings, the cafe serves popular coffee drinks such as the iced latte, iced cappuccino, and iced butterscotch latte, along with fusion dishes like nasi lemak, roti jala with chicken curry, and also smoked chicken croissant. Although Neti Coffee competes with established cafes like the Ing Library and also the Mizuki's Cake, it stands out through its interactive service experience due to the local service involved. A well-structured service blueprint is essential to ensure efficiency and customer satisfaction. Behind the scene, a POS system and inventory control ensure orders are accurately sent to the kitchen to help reduce errors and also delays. Next is in process stage. While waiting, customer have access to high speed Wi-Fi for customers' convenience. The cafe layouts actually supports different needs. The first floor for casual dining, meanwhile the second floor functions as an entertainment zone for gaming and Netflix. Front stage staff assist customer with technical support and ensure a smooth entertainment experience. Backstage support includes hourly cleaning schedules and monitoring systems such as the air conditioning and also water filtration to maintain comfort and hygiene throughout the visit. Finally, we have the post process stage. Staff assist with takeaway packaging when needed or requested by customers, supported by backstage coordination for inventory and waste management. Before customer leave, staff delivery a standard farewell, like saying thank you and come again to encourage repeat visits. After departure, the dining area equipment are cleaned and reset for the next customer. Customer satisfaction and safety are further supported through the proper parking area and area lighting, especially at night, and a feedback system which helps the Neti Coffee continuously improves its service quality. With that, I'll pass the presentation to my team member, Radina Bratusha, for further explanation.
Okay, thank you, Hannah. I will now explain about Neti's Coffee service blueprint elements, starting with front stage activities. So, imagine you're a customer planning to visit Neti Coffee. Your experience actually starts way before you actually arrive at the cafe. You first see Neti Coffee on multiple platforms, like Instagram, TikTok, or Google. So from there, you actually learn about the menu, location, and the concept, the cafe concept. So this online interaction already shapes the customer expectation of the service before actually arriving at the cafe. Now, next slide. When you arrive at Neti Coffee, the front stage activities continue as during the pre-process stage. You need to find a parking spot, then you enter the cafe and immediately notice the interior atmosphere. So next, you will line up at the counter, interact with the cashier, place your order, and make a payment. At the same time, staff will welcome you and manage the crowd, especially during peak hours, and guide you through the ordering process. So furthermore, the in-process stage is where the service become more active. This is because the barista prepare your drink and place the food and beverage on the pickup counter. Besides that, the floor staff will guide you to your seat and help you set up your games or your Netflix. So they also answer your question if you have any question and do regularly inspections of the restroom to ensure cleanliness. So this interaction help customers feel supported and comfortable during their stay. So for the post-process stage, front stage activities become focused on the ending this service experience positively. This is where the staff assist with takeaway orders, express gratitude by saying thank you, and say farewell for customers as they leave the cafe. Even though the moment is short, it leaves a final impression and influences whether customer will return or recommend Neti Coffee to their close ones. Next, I will move on to the physical evidence of the front stage activities. So physical evidence refers to everything that customer can see, touch, hear, or feel. So even before visiting, as I mentioned before, on their online platforms, social media images and videos on the cafe online platform show that Neti Coffee as a cafe that is equipped with a variety of social entertainment facilities. So when customer arrive, they will see the interior atmosphere of the cafe, like the cafe like the cafe signage, lighting, and parking, which create their first impression of the cafe. So next, while the customer step inside the cafe, the smell of the freshly brewed coffee, the background music, and the modern design create a relaxed and enjoyable atmosphere for the customer. So in their dining and ordering area, menus, POS system, and clean tables, comfortable seating, and good lighting help customer feel comfortable and confident in their service. So what truly made Neti Coffee different from its competitors, as I mentioned before, is the entertainment and social zone, which includes gaming consoles, TV screens, Wi-Fi, and power sockets. So these physical elements support Neti Coffee image as a social interactive cafe rather than just a simple cafe. And lastly is the line of visibility. So above the line of visibility are the activities that customer can see. Now next slide, such as staff greeting customers, taking orders, preparing drinks, cleaning tables, and assisting with games and Netflix. However, for the below line of visibility is the backstage activities that the customer are unable to see, like food preparation, inventory management, system maintenance, and internal communication. So by keeping this hidden, Neti Coffee ensures a smooth and uninterrupted customer experience. With that, I will now pass presentation to Zafadli.
Thank you, Radin. So now I will explain about the backstage activity. Backstage activities are the internet action that customers do not see, but they determine whether the service runs smoothly or breaks down. These activities ensure consistency, reliability, and also safety. In the pre-process stage, staff manage social media, promotion, and Google Business Update. If these are not updated correctly, customer may receive wrong information or not visit the cafe at all. Staff also prepare ingredients, check stock, and arrange work schedules. Without this preparation, food may run out of service or may slow down. During in the process stage, kitchen staff prepare food orders while other employees manage Netflix accounts, game consoles, and also entertainment system. If this system fails, customers become frustrated and the cafe experience is disrupted. Delays. If these are neglected, service quality and customers' comfort will decline. Moving on to support process and supplies. Next. Support process and supplies are a system that are the system and resources that keep Neti Coffee operating efficiently, even though customers may not see them. The POS system manages orders, payments, receipt, and also inventory. If the POS system fails, cannot be processed, and queues will build up quickly. Entertainment services such as Netflix and gaming depend on the stable Wi-Fi, electricity, console screens, lighting, and also air conditioning. Any failure in this system directly affects customer enjoyment and also comfort. Other support processes include security surveillance, cleaning schedules, cleaning supplies, and food beverage inventory management. Marketing systems such as contact calendars, online advertising, and Google Business Management also support customer engagement. Together, this system form a backbone of the service experience. Next are the potential fail points. Fail points marked as F in the service blueprints are critical areas where service failure may occur. Identifying them allows Neti Coffee to prevent problems before they escalate. In the pre-process stage, fail include limited parking, outdated online information, and also the system issues when placing orders. If this occur, customer may leave before entering the cafe. During peak hours, congestion at the counter and the POS system failures can severely disrupt service flow. In the in-process stage, fail points including Wi-Fi disruption, Netflix access issues, game console failures, and air conditioning problems. Poor communication among staff can worsen these issues and increase customer dissatisfaction. Next. Now, lastly, the customer waits. Customer waits marked as W in the service blueprints are delays that directly affect customer satisfaction and perceived efficiency. During the pre-process stage, may wait for parking, queue at the counter, place order, or while sitting during busy periods. Long waits at this stage can reduce perceived convenience. During the in-process stage, customer wait for prep, seat changes, and technical setup for Netflix and gaming. If delays are unmanaged, customer may feel that time is being wasted. In the post-process stage, waiting occurs during payment processing, receipt collection, and also exit flow, especially during peak hours. By identifying these waiting points, Neti Coffee can better allocate staff, improve process, and create a smoother and more enjoyable customer experience. Next, I will Lisa.
Okay, thank you, Pali. Next, I will explain several improvements that can enhance the overall customer experience at Neti Coffee. First, improving signage and customer navigation. Neti Coffee should improve its interior signage to clearly guide customers to important areas such as the ordering counter. This is especially helpful for first-time visitors as it reduces confusion. Second, Neti Coffee should implement a structured waiting system for orders that take longer to prepare. This can be done by providing estimated waiting time so it allows customers to relax, which enhance overall satisfaction. Lastly, improving staff instruction and customer communication is essential. Staff should clearly explain the ordering process and inform customers that effective communication reflects professionalism and encourages repeat visits. To conclude, the service blueprint shows how Neti Coffee delivers its service by linking customers, front stage staff, backstage operation and support system. It identifies key customer touchpoints and highlights the need for good coordination to ensure smooth service delivery. Thank you. That's all from us.
Alright, okay. Thank you so much to Neti Coffee's team. Question from me is I visit this coffee or cafe before this, and I identified that their backstage ni is not that big, especially talking about the space. Ni dekat Hill Park tu kan? Betul tak? Okay, right. So, I wonder which backstage activity, sebab kitchen dia kecil kan. So, which backstage activity that you think might delay the front stage punya tapi dia macam banyak pula kan, the front stage punya speed of service encounter ataupun speed of service delivery tu. Dapat tak soalan saya? Kan I'm thinking about the space the kitchen dia tu kecil kan. In terms of preparation ke, in terms of communication ke, in terms of the system ke, from your point of view, rasa macam mana?
From my point of view is that any shortage of ingredients ataupun basically the food related preparation lah will disrupt a lot of the service flow, especially let's say they're visiting during a peak hours, on lunch hours or even dinner time, where the customer will, even though not all of them buy food from there, only coffee, but still it will disrupt a lot of service flow if there's any congestion or any failure during the preparation stage. Because what I notice is that they don't really have a waiting system or a numbering system when ordered. So what they do is that they just called out the orders on the receipt. That's it. So let's say if there's a similar order to the previous customer or whatsoever, then there will be, the problem where the confusion might happen.
Alright. Okay, alright. Very good answer from Pali and the team. Thank you so much. Next presenter, next group for next company. Okay, kalau perasan saya set timer tahu tu kat atas tu. Perasan tak?
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Madam, perasan madam, nervous sepertinya.
Nervous Alah,
Pali
tak ada
direct
apa
lah, madam.
pun. Oh, ya ke? Okay, alright. So proceed next.
Dah boleh start madam? Okay. Okay. Assalamualaikum and good morning to Madam Sarah and my classmate. My name is Nur Afifah and my group members consist of Alia Nafisa, Ainur Ezlin, Nuha Nunisrina and Shazaf Farika. So today we would like to present our service blueprinting group project. Next. So the service that we have chosen is Zang Lala Malatang. So before I start, have you guys ever tried Malatang before?
Yes.
Okay, so Zang Lala Malatang is a Chinese Thai Malata restaurant that was inspired by Sichuan cuisine as it located in Pasar Seni, Kuala Lumpur. The restaurant uses a boot your own concept where customers can choose their own ingredients, soup base and spice level according to their preferences. What makes Zang Lala Malatang unique is that it offers a halal compliant food preparation while maintaining the authentic Malatang experience. The restaurant also focuses on fast service, efficiency, and customer satisfaction in a casual dining environment. Next. Okay, next, I will explain the target customer of Zang Lala Malatang. The first target group is university students and young adults.
Pasar Seni is a popular hangout area for this group due to its accessibility and affordable food options. In addition, social media platforms such as TikTok have played a major role in increasing interest in malatang, especially a viral video that showing a selection ingredients and pricing challenge. As we can see here in the video, especially Gen Z, they always do a trend like guess the price for malatang editions. Next, the second target group is a local office worker. Zalala Malatang is suitable for working adults who want quick but filling meals during lunch break or after work. The self-selection allows a customer to make a fast choice while efficient cooking process reduce waiting time. This makes the restaurant ideal for professionals with limited time. Next, for the competitors, Zalala Malata operates in a highly competitive environment, especially in the Pasar Seni area. It faces a direct competition from other Malata restaurants such as JK Malatang, Panda Mala, Malatang Jalan Sultan, and YJF Malatang. These competitors offer a similar concept, including customizable meals and adjustable price level. Therefore, competition is not only in terms of food, but also in service design and overall customer experience. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Moving on to the service blueprint of Zang Lala Malatang, we have divided it into 5 parts, and I will start with the first one, which is pre-service. First, front stage activities. The journey begins when the customer plans their visit and travels by MRT or LRT. The customer then arrives at Pasar Seni station and walks along Jalan Sultan. As the customer approach the restaurant, they notice the open storefront and finally decide to enter the restaurant. Next, the physical evidence of front stage activities. These include the restaurant signboard, the open storefront, visible ingredient shelf, and the crowd and activity inside the restaurant. This evidence communicate freshness, popularity, and trust, which strongly influence the customer's decision to dine there. The line of visibility separates what the customer can see from what happens behind the scenes. All customer activities, all customer activities occur above the line, while kitchen preparation and staff setup take place below the line, hidden from the customer's view. Next, the backstage activities, which support service delivery but are not directly seen by customers. The activities include staff preparing ingredients before service and conducting kitchen setup before peak hours. This ensures that the restaurant is fully ready once customer arrive. Supporting the backstage activities are the support process and supplies, which include ingredient suppliers and readiness of utensils and kitchen equipment. This support system ensure that fresh ingredients are available and that the kitchen can operate efficiently during service. Next, potential fail point, which is the risk that customers may not notice the restaurant. If the signboard is unclear or the storefront is locked, customers may choose a nearby competitor, which is Malatang Jalan Sultan. Finally, the blueprint also highlights customer awaits, which refers to waiting time during the service journey. Here, customers may experience waiting time while waiting for the MRT or LRT train to arrive before reaching Pasar Seni station.
Next, I will continue for the Act 1 entry and ingredient selections. And in this act, which represents the customer's first point of contact with the restaurants is critical in shaping first impressions. And for the physical evidence, we have the store signage, clean dining environment, menu boards, bowl and tongs, ingredient shelves, and queue pathway. And these visual and physical cues strongly influence how customers evaluate service quality before consuming the food. And for the front stage activities, firstly, the customers enters the restaurants and then the staff welcomes them and then the staff asks number of packs and arrange seating. And this is where the customer awaits happen, which is the customer needs to wait for the table to be cleared before the staff arrange seating for them. And then the customer take bowls and tongs. And also this is where the potential fail point happens, which is the hygiene related failures, such as dirty bowls or drop tongs not being promptly replaced And then the customers select the ingredients. This is also where the potential fail points happens, which is the unavailability of the ingredients. Next, for the backstage activities, the staff monitors the dining area, the staff ensure hygiene and cleanliness, and also the staff refill ingredient trays. And although customers do not directly observe these actions, they are essential for maintaining a smooth and efficient front stage experience. For the support process and supplies, there will be the cleaning supplies and utilities, inventory management, and also ingredient suppliers. And these processes ensure that ingredients are consistently available and that utensils and the dining environment remain clean. I will now move on to Act 2, Cashier and Order Placement, which focuses on transactional interactions and order confirmations. For the physical evidence, they have the cashier counter, digital weighing scale, menu display, point of sale terminal, and also price list. These elements promote transparency in pricing and portion controls. And for the front stage activities, firstly, the customer approach the cashier and then the staff weighs the ingredients. This is where the customer awaits happen, which is the customer needs to wait for the staff weighs the ingredients, and then the staff explains soup and spice, and this is also the potential fail points may happen, which is the misunderstood the soup and spice level between the customer and the staff, and then the customer choose their soup and spice level and then the payment complete. This is also where the potential fail points may happen, which is the technical failure of the point of sale system and the payment getaway. Next, for the backstage activities, um, the customer, the kitchen staff receive bowl from the cashier and then they transfer bowl to kitchen, check all the information, and the bowl is queuing for the cooking. And in this stage, accurate communication between cashier and kitchen staff is crucial, as mistakes at this stage can lead to service failures in the process. Next, for the support process and supplies, in Act 2 are largely technological and administrative, and these include POS system, order management system, and also the payment gateway. And reliable systems reduce service time and minimize human error, contributing to smoother service flows. Next, I will pass to Islin.
Okay, moving on is Act 3, which is cooking, waiting, and serving. And this act begins right after the customer has completed their payment and taken a seat. So from the front stage perspective, customers are seated at the dining area while waiting for their food. So once the dish is ready, the staff will serve the food directly to the customer table. And this moment is crucial because it is when the customer finally receives the outcome of the service. So speed and accuracy really matter. In terms of physical evidence, the customer can see dining tables and chairs, sauce station, and also chili oil and utensils on the table. So the line of visibility separates the dining area from the kitchen. Customers do not see the cooking process, spice adjustment, or internal quality check. And this separation keeps the dining experience calm and comfortable without exposing it to the busy and stressful environment inside the kitchen. So behind the scene, the backstage activities, the kitchen staff retrieve the order, confirm the soup base and spice level, cook the selected ingredients, and adjust the spice level based on the customer preference. So before the serving, a final quality check is done to ensure accuracy. And in this stage, good communication is crucial among the staff members to avoid mistakes. So the main customer waiting time happen in this stage, which is especially during peak hours, which can range from 12 to 15 minutes. And while this is expected because the food is customized, but the long waiting hours without communication can cause frustration. So there are also two potential fail points here, and the first one is incorrect spice adjustment, which may happen due to miscommunication between the staff, and the second one is the staff forgetting to serve the food after it is being prepared, which can lead to unnecessary delay. And since this is the last stage before the consumption, any mistake here can strongly affect the customer satisfaction. So moving on is the post-stage service. So this begins once the customer finish their meal.
even though it is short, but this one, it creates the last impression of the restaurant. So from the front stage, customer leave the table, staff clear the bowls, thank them, and customer exit the restaurant. So simple action like being polite or immediately cleaning the tables can help end the experience on a positive notes. So the physical evidence include clean table, reset seating, and a tidy dining area. So a clean environment show that the restaurant cares about the hygiene and customer comfort. So the line of visibility, the customer can see the staff cleaning the table and thanking them, which create a good final impression. Meanwhile, detail cleaning, sanitation, and waste disposal happen backstage. So the restaurant stay clean without affecting the customer experience. And behind the scene, the customer handle cleaning, sanitizing table, and waste disposal, supported by cleaning SOP and also sanitation tools to ensure the restaurant is ready to receive the next batch of customer. And there is one key fair point, which is messy table and slippery floor near exit, which can leave a bad impression and may also cause safety issues.
Okay, now I will explain the service blueprinting study for Zang Lala Maratang and the main recommendation. First, in the pre-service stage, one problem is the customer may not notice the restaurant. To solve this, Zang Lala Maratang can use a brighter sign, clear brand color, and LED board. Many posters near the entrance and a sign near MRT or LRT exits can help guide customers to the restaurant. Another issue is waiting for the train before arrival. This waiting time cannot be removed, but it can be used better. The restaurant can share a QR code and menu link on social media. Customer can look at the menu and price earlier so they can decide. Next is the Act 1, entry and ingredient selection. One problem is when ingredients are not available, stores should tell customer earlier and suggest other choice. Clear out of stock sign can help reduce disappointment. Another issue is hygiene, such as dirty bowl or dropped towel. Staff must receive the item immediately and clean the area. This helps customers feel safe and confident. During busy hours, customers may need to wait for the table. This can be reduced by having staff focus on clearing table quickly. Queue member or waiting time display can also help. In Act 2, cashier and order replacement. Problem can happen when customer and staff misunderstand spice level. Cashier should confirm the order clearly before payment. Simple spice level card at the counter can help. And the issue is a payment system failure. If this happens, staff can use manual order slip and cash accept or QR payment. Waiting at the cashier can be reduced by opening an extra counter during peak hours or by separating tasks like weighing food and taking payment. In Act 3, cooking, waiting, and serving, mistake can happen if the spice level is wrong. The kitchen should fix or remake the food without extra charge. Clear order ticket help avoid this problem. If food is served at late or forgotten, staff should apologize and serve it quickly. A small free item like a drink can help calm customer. Waiting time for food during peak hours can manage by preparing soup days earlier and informing customer about the estimate waiting time. Finally, in the post-service stage, messy table or wet floor near the exit can be dangerous. Staff should clean the area immediately and place wet floor sign to avoid accident. In conclusion, this study showed the service quality at Zang Lala Malatang is not only about food. It also depends on good planning, smooth process, and strong backstage work. Waiting time and small mistakes can affect customer feeling. Service blueprinting help the restaurant find problems, improve service, and keep customers satisfied in competitive market. Thank you. That's all from us.
Alright guys, thank you so much to Zang Lala. Zang apa? Zang Lala Malatang.
Zang Lala.
Zang Lala Malatang. Oh betul ke? Okay. Thank you so much for your sharing, for your presentation. Okay, I have one question. Okay, from your observation, awak pergi visit kan? Awak pergi dine in dekat tempat ni. Okay, to experience yourself. This place. Okay. From your observation, how does this Jang Lala Malatang, okay, manage their peak hours from your observation? Maksud begitu peak hours tak? And how do they manage and how do they make sure that the whole service customer punya journey tu still within the things that they plan in their blueprint? Dapat tak soalan saya? Because during peak hours, it can affect the whole thing that we plan in our blueprinting kan. So in what way you see, ada tak apa-apa changes ataupun anything that ad hoc they did to make sure everything's in order? Okay, any comment from your group?
I think from our observation during we go there, the person told the customer like how many people you are in, and they will tell the waiting time, and they will explain it appropriate way.
Is that all? Nuha, you
Yes,
wanted to add
madam.
some point? Okay, Alia, okay.
The Zangla Malatan staff really help the customer. Like FIFA said, when customer arrives, they will assist them and show them the empty seats that the customers can sit at. And also during peak hours, a lot of ingredients tend to finish because a lot of customers pick them. So during peak hours, customers can see that the staff are really busy in keeping the ingredients available, and they also help explain to customers because at the ingredient shelf, there's not any like ingredients name, so customers don't know what is it. So the staff are really helpful to customers. So from our observation, we can say that Zanglala Marathon staff really do their job well.
Can I add to answer Madam question? Yes, we come at peak hour, but we wait less than 10 minutes. And I think this may be because they prepare the base beforehand. So like they just need to reheat the soup and just prepare the ingredients and serve it to the customer. So I think they manage the peak hour like that.
Madam, can I add also?
Yes, please.
Actually, when we go there, the table are full, and then there are a few customers that waiting at the outside of the restaurant, and actually the table are full, and then the staff they are hurry to go outside, and then they set up new table for the new customer that wait outside the restaurants, and then they arrange for their sitting, and they ask for packs, and they ask for their and then they give their menu to the customers. And I think that the ad hoc service that they can do for the new customer so that they didn't wait long time.
Madam, I want to add. I think we went to the restaurant during a peak hour, and also at Bang Lala Matang, the queue order we got help to control customer flow, especially during peak hour, because customer take the queue number and line up, and help them not to miss any order, just like that. And we just wait less than 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you so much for everyone's answer. I really appreciate how passionate you are in defending the points ataupun sharing your experience. Okay, so saya rasa that's all I cook for this group. Okay, let's move on to our next group. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank
madam.
you, madam.
Tim apa tadi nama? Jang Lala Malatang.
Wala.
Jenuh lah saya nak sebut ni. Okay, alright, great. Next group. Thank you.
Okay, kita mendengar tak? Hello? Sekejap ya.
Azrul dengan Aiman dah masuk dah kan?
Okay.
Dah.
Azrul. Hello, dah masuk.
Tak dipanggil.
Nampak tak? Semua nampak tak? Nampak saya tak? Clear tak? Suara jelas tak?
Nampak ni.
Jelas.
Nampak.
Okay.
10 minit je nampak sana, nampak sini. Hey, cepat.
Okay, dah boleh start
Ya, 15 minit. Okay, you may start now.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Madam Sarah and all my fellow friends. Today, I'm Ahmed Syafal Mahashahil and we will presenting our group project which is service blueprinting for Belu and Co Barbershop. Okay, next. So, Belu and Co Barbershop is a barbershop which is located at Silver City, Bangi, that's provide men's grooming services such as haircuts, beard trimming, shaving and simple hairstyling. At the same time, depending on their preference, customer can either walk in or just a booking in advance. Okay, next. Okay, when we look at the target customer, Belu & Co mainly serve a male customer aged between 18 to 50 years old. Which is most of the customer are working adults around Saudi City, Bangi, who need a regular customer grooming and prefer fast service. Besides that, customer are from student, which is from nearby areas such as KPTM Bangi and also UKM. Visit the barbershop because the price are quite affordable. Next. For the competitors, we identified that Belu & Co face competition from other barbershop in the same area which is offer similar services. In addition, franchise of Belu & Co barbershop are also competitive because they provide a more premium experience. Next. Okay, we move to the service blueprinting. When we look at the service blueprinting, we can clearly see the customer journey from the beginning until the end of the service. This part focuses on what the customer experience and what the employee do in front of the customer. First, the customer arrive at the barber shop and enter the shop. At the same time, the staff greeting the customer in friendly way and checks whether the customer has appointment or is walking. First, this first impression is important because it creates the first impression. Next, during the customer wait for their turn in the waiting area, during this time, the staff updates the waiting time and manage the queue. This help the customer understand how long they need to wait and reduce confusion. After that, when it's the customer turns, the customer obviously can sits at the barber chair, and then they will explain the hairstyle or service they want. At this point, the barber listen carefully and give a short consultation to confirm the style. So this step is really important to avoid a mistake and misunderstanding. Okay. Once everything is clear, the barber start the haircut service. During the service, the barber remain professional and focus on the customer comfort. The customer can also give a feedback if needed. After the service is complete, the customer goes to the counter and to make the payment. So at the same time, the staff handle the payment process in a smooth way and polite way. Finally, the staff thanks to the customer before they leave. Overall, this front stage action show the direction interaction between the customer and the employee. Because of this clear communication, friendly behavior, good experience attitude are very important to create a positive customer experience. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Fahmi Ridwan and I will explain about the backstage activities. It happens behind the scenes where the customer cannot see them, but it strongly affect the service quality. So for the first one is checks booking list. This is where staff also checks the booking list and manage customer queue in the backstage. After managing the queue, we go to the prepare tools. Before the customer even sits on the barber chair, staff will prepare tools such as scissors, combs, and also towels. After done performing their service, we go to the sanitize tools. This is where barbers sanitize their tools and clean their workstation. This is to ensure customer safety and also hygienic workplace. After customer paid for the service, the back-end system process the transaction update sales record, and confirms payment successful. So next we go to the support process. Support process help boost front stage and backstage staff to deliver a smooth service. So for the first one is a booking system. So booking system supports staff by organizing reservation and also walk-in. After that is staff scheduling. Staff scheduling ensures there are enough barbers, especially during peak hours. So after that is tool preparation. Like I said before, staff will ensure their tools is available and also ready to use. After that is inventory control. Inventory control ensures that cleaning supplies are always available. So we go to the POS system. The POS system supports payment processing and automatically updates the sales record. And lastly is cleaning supplies. So cleaning supplies support backstage activities by ensuring tools and workstation are properly sanitized and clean. So that's it from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Alright, thank you Muhammad Fahmi Ridwan. My name is Muhammad Mafari Mishamuddin, and today I will explain the potential fail point in our barbershop service, the problem that may happen, and the recommendation to solve the problem. The first fail point is discussing the hairstyle. The problem here is miscommunication between the barbers and the customer. Sometimes customer cannot clearly explain the hairstyle what they want, and the barber may misunderstand or make assumption about the customer hairstyle. So to overcome this problem, we suggest using hairstyle reference board or online catalog. So this allow customer to show picture of the haircut what they want, so the barber can clearly understand their expectation. For the second fair point is updating the waiting time. The problem may be occur when the waiting time is not updated properly, especially during busy hour. So customer may feel frustrated when the waiting time is longer than expected. So to solve the issue, we recommend the barbershop assign one staff member to monitor and update the waiting time regularly. So this can help customer receive accurate information and reduce dissatisfaction. For the third fair point is the payment process. The problem during payment include the POS system failure, limited payment option, and staff not knowing how to use the system properly. So they can slow down the service and cause long queue. To overcome this, we recommend preparing a backup payment method and training staff on how to use the POS system correctly. And for the fourth point is happen when the barber perform the service. The problem may be happen if the service quality is not consistent or the barber does not fully understand what the customer wants. To solve this problem, we suggest providing a regular training for the barbers and confirming the haircut details before the customer starting the service. The fifth one is the staff scheduling. Poor staff scheduling can cause not enough staff during peak time, such as before Hari Raya Aidilfitri, when many customer come for the haircut. So this can lead to long waiting time and customer dissatisfaction. To overcome this problem, we recommend using past customer data, especially during festive season, Hari Raya Aidilfitri, to plan staff schedule more effectively. Now, I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Aiman, and I would like to further the continue. So my name is Muhammad Azrul Hakim bin Karunisham. So for the sixth point is potential fail point on how to overcome it. So the sixth sanitizers tools. This fail point is located within our backstage activities where poor hygiene practices can lead to contaminated equipment. If tools are not properly cleaned, it creates a significant risk to our service quality. To overcome this, we must establish, or Bello must establish strict hygiene SOPs that require tools to be sanitized immediately after every use. Furthermore, the removal like hair clippings must be done instantly to ensure a clean and comfortable environment for the next customer. So going to the seventh point, which is inventory control. So our support processors face a potential failure when essential items like hair products, clean towels, or cleaning supplies run out, particularly during peak hours. This shortage directly disrupts the flow of service. Our blueprint strategy recommend to overcome this by implementing regular inventory checks and assign specific staff responsibility for stock control. This to ensure that the front stage barbers are always fully supported and can maintain a consistent service quality. And that's all for the fail point. So going to the customer awaits on the next slide. So there is 3 points. First is wait for turn. One of our high risks for excessive wait occurs during peak hours while customers are waiting for their turn in the chair. To minimize this, our blueprint recommends that the staff report estimated waiting times directly to customers. When customers are clearly informed on what to expect regarding delays, it counteracts their frustration and improves their overall perception of the service. Second point is staff processes payment. Customers also face unnecessary waits while their payment is being processed, which is often caused by payment system failures or slow manual inputs. We can minimize this by improvising our POS system to include preset services and prices. This technical improvement reduces processing errors and speeds up the transaction, ensuring the customer's finance interaction with us is efficient and professional. And lastly, staff creates and confirm reservation. The initial stage of the customer journey can be bottlenecked if customers have to wait just to confirm a reserved spot. Our blueprint identifies this as a point that needs automation. To minimize the customer awaits can be done by automating booking confirmation for advanced bookings. Staff also can perform a smooth validation instead of manual checking. This moves the customer into the service phase much faster and allows the staff to focus on the professional greetings. So going to the next presenter.
Okay, thank you Azrul. Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nur Rafiq bin Muhammad Khairuddin, and today I will explain about the recommendation for improvement of Belo and Co service. So the first one is implementation of an online appointment system. So for this recommendation, Belo and Co can introduce an online booking system, and this allows customer to plan their visit in advance, especially during peak hours. So as a result, congestion in the shop can be reduced, waiting time become shorter, and the queue can be managed more effectively. Next for me. Okay, for the second one is queue management and waiting time transparency. So this recommendation will focus on managing customer expectation, and by updating customer on estimated waiting time either through staff communication or digital displays, customer feel more informed, and this reduce frustration and improve their perception of service quality even when the shop is busy. Next. Okay, for the third one is introduction of grooming package and add-on services. So Belo & Co can introduce grooming package such as haircut and beard trim. This package simplify customer decision making, ensure consistent service, and encourage customer to spend more through add-on service, which improve operational efficiency. Next. Okay, for the fourth one is implementation of a loyalty and customer retention program. So for customer retention, Belo & Co can implement a loyalty program such as a stamp card or reward points. So this will encourage repeat visits, strengthen customer relationship, and help with long-term customer loyalty. And the last one is enhancement of overall service experience and ambience. So improving the overall service experience and ambience is very important because comfortable waiting areas, free drinks, and background music can enhance the service environment and help Belo & Co to stand out from competitors. Next, we will move to the conclusion part. Okay, for the conclusion, the service blueprint analysis highlight that Belo & Co customers' experience strongly depends on effective communication, staff professionalism, and efficient service processes. Issues such as waiting time, consultation accuracy, hygiene and payment online booking. Hygiene and payment efficiency, especially during peak hours, show clear areas for improvement. So by introducing an online booking system, improving queue management, offering grooming package, and implementing loyalty program, Belo & Co can deliver more consistent service, enhance customer satisfaction, and stay competitive in the grooming market. So that's all from us. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay guys, thank you you so much for your presentation. Okay. From abang-abang barber. Sesuai dah saya rasa minta kerja kat barber tu. Okay. Because you have that features, I bet if I'm the owner of barber, I will straight away hire you. Sebab dia dah ada dah ciri-ciri tu. Tak ada hasil gurau je. Okay, so question from me is, the problem with barber ataupun it can be anywhere lah, maksudnya salon ke apa ke. Sometimes that we mistakenly understand customers punya request. Dia kadang nak macam ni tapi kita terbuat lain. Betul tak? Because but this one is quite risky because you are handling something yang there's no turning back. Maksudnya kalau dah salah tu salah lah, betul tak? Okay. So in what way? So I may find this is apa ni the fail point lah, because one of the fail point pun memang dah cakap kat situ, discuss the style kan, betul tak? So in what way do you think that it can, what kind of service recovery that you can do to make sure that these fail points kalau berlaku ni, it can turn customer daripada unhappy to be perhaps happy and willing to do repeat purchase to your barber shop ni? Itulah soalan saya.
So the question regarding about how returns from the unhappy customer towards the satisfied.
If this kind of failure happens, okay, so macam mana awak nak tackle balik? I mean, what kind of service recovery perhaps that you can offer to your customer? Your answer.
Okay. So I would like to try first. So in this matter regarding about how we need to shift and how do we tackle back the customer from the unhappy to the satisfied by any methods or any action that we can do. Firstly, we would like to, at first, when regarding to the discuss hairstyle, so there's a template, a set regulation of the template that, okay, hi Mr. How would you like to get in a haircut today? So this template is like this, and then okay, I would like to have a, hair fade today. So the barber needs to suggest correctly, okay, your hairstyle is not suitable for the fade, but suitable for this style type, yada. So in terms of like that, so the barbers whenever unable to cater what's the customer's needs of the hairstyle, so I suggest Belo & Co comes with the the tackle issue by regarding providing like 30% off or something like, okay, we can tackle back our unhappy customer. So okay, sorry Mr. If you unhappy with your haircut today, so I would like to apologize, and also okay, these things that this is like a special redeem like voucher or coupon that only can be used one time only. I mean like, okay, if you really unhappy, we on behalf of Belo & Co, we really admit of our inconvenience services. We would like to improvise our service, but at the same time also we need to get the customers retention back. So on how we get to the customer retention back, by giving the others benefit to them so that they can come back, like like 10% off for the next haircut, so that we get the customer retention back, even though at the first their service toward getting at Belo & Co is not really good. So if my teammates can give another question answer also, we can improvise a little bit.
Okay, thank you Azrul. Okay Azrul. Okay, I think another point that we can try is, if a fail point happens, our main focus is service recovery, and the goal is to win the customer back. So firstly, our staff must acknowledge the mistake and apologize, because that is the very important thing if we made a mistake. So also we provide a quick solution, such as prioritizing the customer, redoing the service, or assigning another barber if needed. So the action is to reboot satisfaction, and maybe Belo & Co can offer compensation like a discount, free add-on service, and also a loyalty points. So I think that's all from me.
Alright, okay. offering recovery in the form of reward macam monetary tu is quite common lah. Okay lah, acceptable. Cuma nak tanya lah, bila assigning another stylist datang or barber datang, boleh sambung balik ke rambut tu ke macam mana?
Rambut tak boleh sambung tapi
Rambut
style
tak
tu
boleh.
boleh.
Oh, style boleh. Oh, okay.
Boleh.
Alright lah. Okay, justify now. Alright, I think that's all. Thank you so much to Bello
Thank
and
you,
Co. Okay, next
Thank you,
group.
madam.
Assalamualaikum, madam. Dengar tak?
Dengar. Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam.
Madam dengar suara saya, madam?
Dengar?
Macam mana nak share screen? Madam nampak madam screen?
Okey, nampak kan?
Nampak?
Nampak.
Alright.
Madam, can we start?
Sure, you have 15 minutes from now.
Alright. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good morning to our respected lecturer, Madam Sarah Nadia, and fellow classmates. So today we are going to present to you about secret recipe blueprints. So before we dive in, let me introduce myself and my team member. My name is Muhammad Shafirul Huzairi bin Muhammad Rais, and my team member is Kristina Atira, Ehsan Aminuddin, Syahidah Saharuddin, and also Nordin Masri. So first of all, secret recipe operate as a physical cafe where customer visit the outlet to browse the menu, places, and also enjoy the foods and the service. And not just that, secret recipe is offered to dine-in experience involve that both tangible element, which is food quality and also cafe atmosphere, as well as intangible element such as including the staff interaction, service efficiency, and also customer comfort. And as a high contact service business, secret recipe must have effective communication between the front stage staff and also backstage operation and also support process as essential. And therefore, by analyzing the secret recipe through a service blueprint is appropriate to better understand on how the service is delivered. And for your information, secret recipe is primarily target the middle to high income customer, that including families, teenagers, and young adults who are attracted to its modern cafe settings. So we move to the blueprint service next. So here is the secret recipe blueprint, where we have at the front stage, where the customer first arrive at the restaurant and look for the parking before the entering the outlet, and they will be greeted by the staff and informed about the seats availability. So the staff will ask whether they are dining in or takeaway. This stage is highly visible and shape the customer first impression of the secret recipe service. And we have what we have at the line of interaction that show where customer directly engage with employees. Staff member greet the customer and check for the available table and escort them to their seats. So this can enhance the clear communication and friendliness that are important to ensure a positive experience. At below, we have at the backstage process, which support the front stage service, but it is not visible to customer, where the staff checking the seat availability and verify the reservation, and also coordinate with the service personnel and update the seating schedule. This process help to reduce waiting time and prevent confusion during peak hours for the customer and for the staff itself. Overall, for the Act 1, it shows how efficient backstage coordination enable smooth front stage interaction and ensure the customers sit comfortable and feel welcome even before the dining experience. So I pass to Shida for the Act 2.
Alright, thank you, Huzairi. Next, I will be moving into the core of the experience, which is Act 2 Service Encounter stage. In this stage, the customer will actively engage with the service and make their purchasing decision. The process will begin with the introduction of the monthly or the daily specials, which will be guided by the service staff to clearly explain the current promotions, limited time offer, and the best-selling items. These specials are presented after the customer are seated and during the menu browsing, as it can directly influence the customer decision making. Customer will listen to the explanation, ask questions, and consider the offer, while the staff recommend the suitable items and highlight the promotional value. For the backstage, staff will ensure that the promotional items are still available and the promotional materials are updated and the system accurately reflect the specials that are being offered. The service then continues as the customer view the menu, either through the physical or the digital menu book. The service staff will ensure that the menus are clean, updated, and easy to understand, while the staff will observe the customer to assist them whenever they need it. Customer will also compare the food option and seek for clarification, while the staff provide explanation and recommendation. For the backstage process, this interaction will be supported by maintaining the updated menus, checking the inventory availability, and ensuring that the digital menu system functions properly. Once the customer have made their selection, the process moves to the ordering food, where the staff will take the customer's order and confirm the order details before submitting them to the kitchen. At this service, the backstage system will record the orders, coordinate with the kitchen staff, and begin the food preparation. Next slide. Okay, after that, the process will be followed by the food service, where the staff will collect the prepared meals from the kitchen and serve them to the customer with appropriate cutlery. Meanwhile, the backstage operation focus on the food preparation, quality control, and the plating to ensure consistency. Finally, the customer proceed to eat their meals, while the staff discreetly check on the customer satisfaction and clear empty plates whenever necessary. After the customer have completed their meals, the service process shift into the Act 3, which is post-service encounter, that focus on the conclusion of the dining experience and the customer final interaction with the restaurant. The service will begin with the bill presentation, where the service standard require the staff to prepare and present the accurate bills. Customer will receive the bill from the staff, while the backstage system generate their bill and ensure the pricing accuracy. The process then moves to the bill payment, where the customer complete their transaction at the cashier using the cash or cashless paying method, and the staff will then process the payment and the issue receipt, while the backstage system validate the payments, update the sales record, and maintain the transaction security. Next, the customer may also choose to use the restroom, where the service standard emphasize on the cleanliness, hygiene, and the supplies. For the backstage process, the staff are responsible for the regular inspection, restocking the supplies, and maintaining the restroom cleanliness. Finally, the service process concludes as the customer leave the restaurant, with the staff using farewell script such as "Thank you, come again" to thank the customer and end the service on a positive note. The backstage operation will then begin by resetting the tables, cleaning the dining area, and updating the records in preparation for the next customer. This is all from me. I will pass it to the next presenter Christina.
Okay, so for the analysis, for the front stage activities refer to all employee actions that are visible to customers throughout the dining experience and play a key role in shaping customer perception. These activities begin the moment customers arrive, where staff greet them warmly, assist with parking if necessary, and guide them to their seats to ensure customers feel welcome and comfortable. During the ordering stage, employees confidently assist customers in choosing menu items, explain promotions, special offers, and set menus, and ensure all orders are accurately confirmed. This stage highlights staff professionalism,
product of knowledge and service of efficiency. Once the food is served, employees follow proper serving procedures, monitor customers' satisfaction, and maintain table cleanliness. At the end of the dining experience, staff present the bill, explain available payment methods, issue receipts, and politely say goodbye, leaving customers with a positive final impression. Overall, these front stage activities strongly influence customer satisfaction, perception of service quality, and repeat patronage. Next, for physical evidence of front stage activities, it refers to the tangible elements that customers can see and experience during their visit. From the moment customers enter the restaurant, they evaluate the atmosphere, including layout, cleanliness, decoration, and lighting influence which shape their first impression. Elements such as menus, promotional displays, staff uniform, and food presentation further reinforce professionalism and credibility. During checkout, an organized event enhance customer convenience and confidence. Additionally, restroom cleanliness serve as an important indicator of overall service quality. Next, for the line of visibility, it is a critical part of the service plan as it separates customers' visible activities from behind the scenes operation. Activities above the line of visibility, such as greeting customers, taking orders, serving food, and presenting the bill, directly affect how customers perceive service friendliness and efficiency. Meanwhile, activities below the line of visibility include confirming reservations, coordinating with kitchen staff, processing payments, managing inventory, and cleaning tables. Although unseen, these tasks are essential for smooth operations. Next, for backstage activities, it supports the delivery of high-quality service without direct customer interaction. This includes checking table availability, managing table turnover, tracking orders, conducting food quality check, ensuring proper food preparation, and maintaining kitchen cleanliness. Administrative tasks such as payment verification, inventory management, and hygiene monitoring are also carried out backstage. While customers may not see these activities, they are crucial in ensuring efficiency, consistency, and a high-quality dining experience. Next.
Okay, next I will be talking about the support processes and supplies. So these are basically behind the scenes systems and tools that help employees deliver service efficiently. Even though customers may not see them directly, they're essential for providing smooth and uninterrupted service. For example, if a billing system is slow or a reservation system fails, employees may struggle to seat or serve customers on time. So service processes include things like order and billing system, reservation and seating systems, inventory management, and customer databases. These allow employees to check table availability, confirm reservations, manage customer information, and prepare to take orders efficiently. So whereas support supplies are physical items that make service possible, these include menus, digital menu boards, POS systems, table settings, and promotional items. Imagine a restaurant where menus are missing or a POS system is not working. Service will be delayed and customers could feel frustrated even before getting their food. Or you will, or there will be, or you'll get customers who will, or there will be instances where this situation happens. Where's my food? I am hungry. So, or in Malay, people would say, apa yang lama sangat? So have any of you ever encountered this problem where service is low and you are hungry? Okay, so even with good system, it brings us to potential pain points. Stages where service is most likely to break down in restaurants, early stages like parking, seating, and ordering are particularly vulnerable. For instance, if parking is limited during busy hours, customers may wait outside before even entering the restaurant. Slow staff response or delayed order taking can also frustrate customers. Which impacts their first impression. Who agrees that first impression is everything? So, so have you ever walked in a restaurant and feel like something is off, or like the Gen Zs would say, it's not giving? Yeah. See, first impression matters. See, thank you, Nafisa. So next, um, so service. So first impressions matter because customers often judge the quality of service early in the visit. If the initial stage are inefficient, it can shape the overall perception, even if the food or later service is excellent. That's why identifying fail points is crucial for maintaining a positive experience. Closely connected to fail points are the customer wait. So these are the periods when customers wait between service stages, such as looking for parking, waiting to be seated, browsing the menu, or placing orders. If waits are long or not properly monitored, customers may become frustrated or disappointed, just like the girl in the slide. Okay, next I will pass to Aslan.
Right, thank you. Next, I will describe the recommendations based on the fail points and waiting points. First, there is an inconsistency quality of services, which is one of the primary fail points in this situation, and it happens because of the variation in the performance of the staff, especially during the peak hours. This can be avoided through introduction of clear and standardized SOPs of both front stage and backstage activities. To make sure that every employee adheres to the same service standards, Secret Recipe must be able to provide customers with a uniform experience in all their outlets. Constant training of staff and frequent performance checks also keep employees focused on delivering quality services, and this will make the customers more satisfied and trust the brand. Next, inaccuracy of orders and lack of communication between the customers, service employees, and kitchen employees. This issue will likely to occur at the peak hours when employees are stressed. Secret Recipe must organize periodic training programs on order confirmation and effective communication to solve this problem. Human error can be minimized by introduction of the digital ordering system such as QR code menu. Next, we will move forward to the waiting points. It is a very observable waiting point is during the per-service period, especially in sitting and menu browsing. The customers tend to get frustrated when they do not know how long they have to wait. The waiting time may be reduced by improved seat management and communication on estimated waiting times. Delay in the order placement and food delivery is also another significant waiting point. This is reduced through enhancing efficiency in workflow within the kitchen and enhancing coordination between front stage and backstage employees. Allocating tasks better during peak hours and real-time communication between service staff and kitchen staff will aid in ensuring that food is prepared and served more effectively. Finally, there is also waiting time during the billing and payment that can be cause of dissatisfaction. This would be reduced through the upgrading of the point of sale system, as well as the promotion of cashless and contactless payment options. The improvised payment process will lessen the queues at the cashiers and enable customers to go through with the entire dining experience without any problems. And lastly, to the conclusion part, it can be said that customer interactions in the dine-in service of Secret Recipe are thoroughly analyzed in the service blueprint analysis as the per-service, service, and post-service interactions are examined. The service blueprint has effectively developed the fundamental fail points of customer activities, front stage and backstage, as well as support processes to determine the main waiting times and critical moments, particularly during peak hours, which can adversely affect customer satisfaction. The problem of the
All
long
right.
queues.
All right, last word.
Okay.
Conclude last sentence.
The recommendations offered are practical and realistic to ensure the efficiency of the service, better coordination of the staff, and solid operational support system. Still good. Having the enhancement, Secret Recipe will be able to provide a nicer, more trustworthy, and more customer-oriented experience when dining, maintaining its brand promise of quality food and aesthetic of the cafe's atmosphere. That's all from us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much to Secret Recipes team. Okay, question from me is, boleh tak pergi to your service encounter blueprinting just now? Saya nak tengok sekejap.
Which one again?
Service encounter, your blueprinting. The whole visual of your blueprinting. Service encounter, act number 2. Okay, act number 2. Next slide nak tengok sekejap. Post service. Okay, back to the previous slide. Okay, alright. Referring to your blueprinting ni, sekejap ya. So, in what way do you see that ataupun how does the journey tu different from yang ni yang buat ni is for dine in kan? How it is simple, because how simple it is for managing the takeaway customer instead of dine in. Some of it will be simpler kan compared to ni yang bayar ni untuk dine in, tapi kalau untuk dia takeaway, tang mana awak rasa you can cut down kalau kita go for this service encounter?
Yeah, kalau takeaway, the process will be much more simpler or shorter as so they will not have the process from the take a seat or viewing the menu and ordering food as they already order from their home. And for the post service, next slide. Yeah, and the food service, there will be they will not wait there as they can see the process of the time, the ordering process. They know when the food will already be prepared and done, so they can go there, so they will not have to wait for the food service, and they will not go to the eat meal and the bill presentation they will make the bill payment but through the online.
Is that all?
I want to add my points, which is it still have the Act 1 until Act 3, but it will be reduced and more simplified because of the order process is not as many as the blueprints for the dine-in service.
Alright, okay. Thank you so much to Secret Recipe. Okay, it's time for our last group kan lepas ni? Ada lagi ke group? Ada kan? Ke tak ada dah?
Ada last group.
Okay, ada last group. Okay, last but not least. Alright.
Sekejap, Medi dengar ke?
Dengar. Ni depan pelita tu. Right, are you ready guys?
Sekejap. Okay.
Alright, you may start now.
Alright, Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. So first of all, I would like to introduce our team members. My name is Hani Humaira and our team members are Nur Hidayah, Nurin Irdina, Marisa Nadira and Nur Amira Shikin. So this presentation is based on our assignment title, which is Service Blueprinting, and I will begin our presentation by introducing our selected service business, which is Laundry Bar Eco Grandeur. So what is a laundry bar? So Laundry Bar Eco Grandeur is a self-service laundry located in Eco Grandeur, Selangor. It is part of a well-established franchise with outlets across Malaysia, including Selangor, Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya, Negeri Sembilan, Pulau Pinang, Pahang, and Terengganu. And this shows that the brand has a standardized service system. Moreover, the outlets provide self-service washing and drying using modern and high-capacity machines. And the environment is very clean and comfortable, allowing customers to complete their laundry efficiently and with minimal waiting time. Also, the service mainly targets working adults, students, especially UiT Puncak Alam students, as well as families and nearby residents. And many of these customers have very limited time, limited space at home, or require large machines for bulky items such as comforters as well as blankets. And overall, laundry bar focuses on convenience, affordability, as well as time efficiency. And understanding these factors helps us see how the service is designed to meet customer needs. And the service blueprint for laundry bar Eco Grando will be explained in more detail by the next presenter, Nuri Edina.
Thank you, Anim. Okay, now I'm going to explain about the pre-service stage. It happens before the customer start using the service. For the front stage, starting with the customer action, in this journey begins when the customer first notice the laundry bar outlet, and then they find the nearest parking spot, and then they enter the premise. Once they enter the premise, they need to read the service instruction manual, whereby it provides the instruction on how they can use the machine step by step. The customer then check the washing machine availability before they proceed with the service. At this point, we identify the waiting point 3, which is in red color because this situation is not easily controlled by the service provider. This happens when all the machines are already in use and the laundry bar cannot immediately add more machine just to fulfill the customer needs. They also cannot control on how many customers come at the same time. We also identify the fail point 3, which is also in red color because it is non-manageable by the service provider. This happens when too many customers are using the laundry bar at the same time and there are not enough machine available for the customer. So this may occur dissatisfaction, frustration, and also some customer may decide to leave without using the service. And then moreover, for the support process and IT system, the electricity supply system is related with the premise because it supports the lighting and ventilation. And then for the franchise operational standards, it provides by the headquarter of the laundry bar because they want to ensure that all outlets follow the same design, the same rules and regulation. But the IT system is connected the machine status display. It related with the machine availability because it allows the customer to see the real-time machine availability. Lastly, for the electricity and water system standby, it relates with the machine availability because we need the electricity and the water system to run the washing machine and the dryer. Next, I'm going to pass to the next presenter.
Okay, thank you, Nuri and Gina. Now I will explain the Act 2, which is the main part of the service process. In Act 2, customers are involved actively because they use washing machine and drying machine by themselves. This means customers help create the service. First, customers choose a washing machine, put their clothes in the drum, and make payment using QR or the token. This payment have a fail point 1 in a red color. Sometimes the payment system does not work because of the internet problem, system error, and third-party payment issue. This problem is hard for the outlet to control, and if the payment fails, the service cannot continue. After payment, customers start the washing cycle. During washing, customer experience waiting time 1. In waiting time 1, customer are waiting in a normal and expected time. The outlet manage this by showing clear timers and display by providing seating so customer does not feel stressed while waiting. The washing machine can also have problems, which call fail point 2 in green color. However, this problem can be controlled because the outlet does regular maintenance and monitor the machine. When washing machine is done, customer move their clothes to the dryer and make payment again. This payment step is also same as before and it also has a fail point 1 in a red color because it is still depends on the internet connection and the payment system. After payment, customers start the drying cycle. This stage has a waiting time 2 in a green color, which is also normal and expected. The waiting time is managed with the timers and seating. However, the dryer stage has a serious fail point 4 in a red color. It is because if the dryer does not work properly or not produce high enough of heat, the customer will not get dry clothes. This is a big problem because customers expect fully dry clothes and it is difficult to fix the issue at this stage. Behind the stage, the outlet use automatic washing machine control, safety locks, monitoring system, and also IT support. This system helps the service run smoothly, but some problem like power failure and internet issue cannot be fully controlled. Next, I will pass to the next presenter, Marisa Nadira.
Thank you, Amira. Then,
For the last part of this service blueprinting is Act 3, which is the final stage where the service is already complete. In this act, I will first explain the customer action, followed by the backstage and the support process that operate throughout this stage. From the customer perspective, Act 3 begins once the dryer cycle is complete, like the one that already showed in Act 2. They will wait for a while for the cycle machine to complete. Then the customer will collect their clean clothes from the dryer and move to the folding tables to organize and fold their laundry. After finishing doing all that, the customer will exit the outlet. Next, physical evidence such as the seating area, dryer completion indicator, laundry basket, and folding table support this stage by providing comfort and convenience for the customer. These facilities help to prevent crowding around the machine and allow customers to finish their laundry comfortably. The service ends when the customer leaves the outlet to a clean and clear mark exit. Although there is minimal customer interaction at this stage, several important backstage activities continue to take place. The owner will ensure cleanliness of the area around the laundry bar to maintain hygiene and readiness for the next customer. At the same time, the payment verification system will record the complete transaction so the owner can track how many services have been paid for. And next is the machine usage time is also recorded, allowing owner to see how long and how often the machine are used, which help in monitoring machine condition. And lastly is a support process and IT system that operate throughout Act 3. The electricity standby and energy management system ensures that the outlet remains powered and operational. All transaction and machine usage data are stored in the IT system so the owner can review reports and monitor performance. Cleaning supplies and housekeeping schedules ensure the outlet stays clean and organized. Preventive maintenance scheduling system help machine get service early to avoid any breakdowns happening in the future. And lastly, a franchise service quality standard and SOP reviews ensure the outlet follows company rules and deliver consistent service quality. In Act 3, there are no major fail point or waiting points because the service process has already been complete. The remaining activities are customer managed and supported by continuous backstage and support system, which help ensure a smooth service closure. Next, I will pass it to the next presenter.
Thank you, Marisa. Now I will continue with the recommendation. After mapping out the entire service process, we found that small improvement at key moment can make a big difference in how customer experience the service. Firstly, we recommend to improve instructional support at front stage interaction points. From the service blueprint, we notice that customers often feel confused when choosing machine and setting. For example, a first-time customer may not know which washer is for heavy clothes or which button to press. To solve this, the service can place simple instruction sticker on each machine or use picture showing each steps. This helps customer start faster, make fewer mistakes, and feel more confident using the service on their own. Next, we also recommend enhancing waiting time experience during core service process. The blueprint also shows that customers have to wait while their clothes are washing or drying. For example, some customers just sit and wash the machine, which make the waiting time feel longer. The service can improve this by providing comfortable seating, clear Wi-Fi access, or simple information boards. These small changes help customers feel more relaxed, so the waiting time feels shorter. And lastly, we also suggest to strengthen post-service area management and cleanliness control. At the end of the service, customers use shared spaces like folding tables. For example, if the table is messy or has leftover lint, the next customer may feel uncomfortable. To improve this, staff can do quick checks during the day and cleaning wipes can be placed on the table. This keeps the area clean and leaves customer with a better final impression. Next, to conclude, the service blueprint helps us clearly understand how the self-service work from start to finish. It shows not only what customers do, but also what happened behind the scene to support the service. In this type of service, customers are not just users. They are part of the service process itself.
From our analysis, we are able to identify several important waiting points and possible failure areas. For example, customer may need to wait for available machine, face problem during payment, or experience machine broke down. While some waiting is expected and manageable, unexpected problem like system failure can strongly affect customer satisfaction. Overall, Laundry Bar shows strong performance through its standardized processes, modern equipment, and use of technology, which help maintain consistency across outlets. However, to improve the service, clearer instruction and more reliable system are needed, especially for first-time customer. By addressing this area, Laundry Bar can improve efficiency, increase customer satisfaction, and remain competitive in the growing service laundry market. That's all from us. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much to Laundry Bar. Thank you so much to Laundry Bar's team, okay, for your presentation, for your sharing. Ini saya rasa the unique one because you showcase the self-service punya kind of service process di only group lah kot. So saya rasa the blueprint itu is quite interesting for me to see and to understand. Okay, just that my question is so since this service is DIY punya service, it's a self-service kan? Okay. So how do you see that the physical evidence plays an important role ataupun it is crucial to make sure that the whole customer journeys or the blueprinting that you set to ataupun the blueprinting that the company set to runs accordingly ataupun dia akan smooth. The impact ataupun the influence of physical evidence to this self-service punya laundry. Your opinion, guys?
Okay, I will try to answer. Okay.
Silakan.
Okay, first, basically this service is not related with the staff as the customer only do it by themselves. So by giving a clear instruction how to use machine and label to help the customer knows what to do step by step without a confusion, and also by giving a physical evidence like sitting area, a comfy sitting area for the customer to wait while waiting for the machine to settle the process. Okay, and also by giving a clean drum of the washing machine. Drum is the circle in the washing machine. It's called the drum. Okay, so if the drum is quite dirty, the customer maybe will hesitate to try the service at the laundry bar. They will choose the other competitors instead. As at the eco grinder, the competitors quite high. There is near to each other, so the customer will just easy to go to the others laundry if they not interested to try this laundry. And also, if the journey of using all of this machine is smooth, the customer will highly repeat the service again. Yeah.
Can I add more?
Can I add my point?
Yep, sure.
Alright, so since this is a self-service, so physical evidence is very important because customers rely fully on what they see, right? So clear signage, machine instructions, and displays guide customers through the process. So it reduces confusion and help the service run smoothly. And if physical evidence is unclear or poorly maintained, the whole customer journey will be disrupted. And to conclude, in a self-service environment, physical evidence acts as the guide, and without it, the service cannot run smoothly, for sure.
Yes, and
Chat GPT ke apa tu? Sempat ke?
I also think physical evidence is important because it replaces the staff interaction. Since this is the laundry bar service, they have no staff to interact with the customer. So with the clear physical evidence, the customer will be more guide with the physical evidence, it will guide the customer journey and build more confidence in the service. So, if the physical evidence is poor, customer will feel lost or frustrated even the machine is work well.
I also would like to add on a
Yes,
little bit.
please. Yes, please, Eugenia.
In my opinion, physical evidence is very important because when we went to the laundry bar itself, the process of QR code of the payment, it's a little bit tricky if someone is for the first timer. It's very tricky. So by showing the physical evidence as guidance and also the instruction that they provided at the laundry bar itself, it may help a lot of customer, especially when they are cashless. But if someone that is they have cash, they can just use token to proceed with the payment.
Okay. Okay. Is
For
that all?
more, madam, can I add also?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Susah tu Gen Z. Okay, go.
As my personal experience lah, when I first using the laundry bar, I feel very confused because at my first laundry bar, there's no physical evidence like the guidance, how to use the machine, what's to put.
Which laundry bar that you went?
I went laundry bar at near my place at Terengganu, Kemaman.
Oh, no wonder lah. They are not
Yeah.
up to Eco Grandos one.
Yeah.
The owners need to learn how to come up with proper physical evidence in that case.
Yeah, they need to follow the Eco Grande one. When no physical evidence, I feel very confused. I first time customer, and then that's very disappointing lah. This one got everything, so it's very amazing.
Clear. Oh,
That's
very
all.
amazing. Okay. Right. Okay, I think that's all lah kot. Melayan awak esok pagi tak habis. Okay, thank you so much guys. Thank you
madam.
so much to your thank you for putting an effort sebab awak nak prepare everything, the presentation, the materials, preparing you yourself as a presenters. So I really appreciate it. Feedback tu rasanya macam semuanya perform well lah kot. Saya rasa averagely semuanya manage to deliver. And it is up to my expectation, especially the way you analyze ataupun critically develop your blueprinting. I can see a good punya yeah, I can compare with the previous semester basically, and I bet this semester better than last semester. So happy to see that. Lagi I think that's all lah kot. So next week insyaAllah we'll be having our test. Cuma test kita tu nanti saya akan bagi tahu cara nak buat test tu. I'm using apa ni YouFuture ke Google Form ke apa ke, I'll let you know later. Tapi tak payah risau lah because kita pun memang online kan, so whatever it is still you have to be online lah. Tu sajalah kot for today. Saya pun nak tukar baju, petang ni ada event faculty. Sorry sebab terpaksa buat pagi juga, but I appreciate your willingness untuk tarik yang semalam sampai hari ni. Sebab semalam memang saya pack gila, cita-cita nak buat 12:30 to 2:30 because I have meeting 2:30 sampai 5:30. Tapi saya rasa saya takut tengah jalan saya dah pengsan macam tu kan. So kita tarik pagi ni alhamdulillah okay because my event lepas lunch lagi. So sempatlah saya pergi cek bagel jap sebab saya kat Concord Shah Alam ni. Event faculty. Yeah. So sementara tunggu event yang tak tahu makan pukul berapa tu, saya nak pergi cari bagel dulu dekat Take 5. Jalan kaki je daripada Concord ni. Tu je lah kot. Saya babel pula kan. Okay, tu je. So see you next week. Apa?
Event kat rumah madam.
Event kat rumah saya insyaAllah. One day. Kalau kata timing cantik.
One day or day one?
Masa exam lah kot saya rasa. Before puasa.
Oh, kita orang tolong jaga
Lepas exam madam. Lepas jauh exam kita orang lari pergi rumah madam.
Lepas jauh exam Oh dahsyat tu. Lepas jauh exam next week dari rumah saya Saya baru nak merayap masa jauh exam tu. Baru nak meriliskan ni, cari barang. Cari barang, nak prepare barang.
Kita orang boleh tolong tanda madam. Lepas datang.
Tolong tanda. Oh, dia macam self-evaluate punya test lah.
Saya tolong
Di sini lah tak. Kalau macam tu tak payah evaluate lah. Kira awak bagi je lah terus A masing-masing.
Saya tolong test makanan.
Alhamdulillah.
Saya tolong test makanan.
Iyalah tu. Okay lah, okay guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
See you
madam.
next week
Bye.
insyaAllah.
Thank you,
Bye.
madam.
Have a nice day.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Syukran jazilan, madam.